Hey Scorpio, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to your January reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't resonate, check out your other placements, alright? Choose what resonates and drop the rest. Keep in mind this is a general reading, alright? Alright, so feel free to actually add me on Tarot and Healing on IG. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's get started. So the song Seal kept playing in my head, similar to the Taurus reading, but it was a different part of the song. I feel like someone's thinking about time. Someone's thinking about long term, okay? Someone wants to build, and something that kept playing in my head too was they love you, all right? Someone's thinking about building long term, like 10 of Pentacles type of energy, all right? Someone's thinking about legacy, building a family with someone. This could be you or your partner, someone that you're connected to, all right? So how can the Scorpio collective work their light? All right, we do have double mission here. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Then we have birthing of a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Someone's thinking about how they can create the world that they want. It's really interesting. It just felt very profound. It felt very serious. It felt kind of heavy too, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's get started. I come to you humbly, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Scorpio Collective needs to know? What is it that the Scorpio Collective needs to know for January 2020? Yeah, someone's thinking long-term plans, long-term future. Yeah, I don't know if you needed to hear that, and I don't know if it's going to follow through in this actual reading. Let's see, all right? That's just what came to me during the meditation. All right, so let's go. What's going on with Scorpios? What's going on with Scorpios for January? For some of you, it could just be you building your own worlds, okay? We do have the Six of Wands coming out in reverse here. Someone's not feeling on top. Someone might have been coming out of a place of loss, all right? This can also indicate ego. The Eight of Cups definitely popped out. Something that you need to walk away from. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's some type of loss, some type of betrayal that you're coming out of, or someone's coming out of, okay? This is the end of a betrayal, which is great, but it's still a betrayal nonetheless, all right? Someone's coming out of that time, and they're looking to birth a brand new world, a brand new cycle here. This has a feeling of like rising from the ashes like a phoenix, and this could be a relationship that's rising from a bad cycle, or a not so pleasant cycle, and stepping into a new one. Or it could just be someone who's just stepping into their own manifestations, a new cycle for themselves personally. What else is going on with Scorpios here? Somebody wants more. Oh, speaking of wanting more, we do have the World card coming out. Someone's trying to elevate. Yeah, I feel like someone's trying to build their world on a grander scale, okay? It's about creating every aspect of their life that they want to create here, okay? This can mean like, okay, someone doesn't necessarily, some of you might have someone in mind, all right? But some of you guys just know like, okay, this is the type of relationship I want. This is the type of job I want. This is the type of place I want to live. You know, that type of energy. Someone is trying to move into this brand new cycle. They're trying to manifest it, not just move into it. They're trying to create it. Someone's really focused on long term, and they're feeling guided intuitively to get there. All right. Some of you guys realize that you had some limited beliefs that was stopping you from getting there, and you're learning to drop it. You're being intuitively guided to drop it. So that's pretty good. That's good news. It might have came from this place of loss and betrayal that caused you to be a little bit scarred and banged up. But some of you guys are stepping into your healing. All right. And now you're ready to, yeah, I feel like you're coming out of like a very painful time, and you're just feeling, you're feeling hopeful about the future, but it's still a heavy energy that someone's carrying here. We do have the Page of Pentacles here. I don't see like This could be movement forward. This could be an offer that you're waiting to come in. All right, but we do have the Knight of Wands, so there's not much progress. I feel like some of you guys will just be in this time of like, just kind of being in your head and planning. I don't see much action happening as of yet. Yeah, because there's something that you need to move forward from. For some of you guys, you're still in this chaotic emotional state, you know, but you're working on it, you're building on it, and you're at least seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. So that makes sense of the heavy energy, yeah. So we do have the Two of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are just still dealing with your healing and have yet to start planning as of yet, okay? So some of you guys see the end goal, but you haven't started planning. We do have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck here, which is about divine intervention. So like I said, you are being divinely led to your healing and to your Ten of Pentacles energy here. You're being led to the manifestation that is meant for you. This is Ten of Cups here. Yeah, back to elevation. Yeah, you guys want to elevate. You're committed to elevating. All right? It's like you're... It's the feeling of like someone brought you down, some situation brought you down, and you're like, you know what? I got through that. I'm gonna move on. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. You know, that type of energy, like Antoine Fisher. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that movie, but yeah, it's just like rising out of pain, you know, and just really propelling yourself forward. And it might be propelling yourself forward based on this pain, but that's why it still feels kind of heavy. Turning like pain into your fuel. It's propelling you forward for some of you guys. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Yeah, some of you guys are persevering until you see this offer. For some of you guys, it might be you were really trying to get a job. You know, it could be as simple as that, you know, and you're really pushing through and you're really trying, you're doing the work, you're trying this, you're trying that, you're asking around, you know, you're doing that, you're working on this, okay? But it seems as if there was something that you came out of. It was a cycle that you came out of that was kind of painful, and you're just pushing through till you see your win. I mean, that's very Scorpio energy, very motivated, very focused. What is it that they have to walk away from? It seems as if something has to be left behind, and that hasn't been done yet. Why is it Six of Swords here? Okay. There's some, okay, so here we are here. There's some deception here or some false mask. Someone might have pulled the wool over your eyes in a certain situation, and you've gained knowledge about that. So that's why someone's feeling betrayed. That's why someone's feeling betrayed here. Why is that Six of Wands here? Oop. Okay. Well, the home and the child came out. For some of you guys, it might be the mother or father of your child, okay? Someone that you were loyal to. For some of you guys, it might just be home life, okay? Whether it's the family that you built or the family that you came from, or it could just be a circle that you feel at home with. It was something that you felt loyal to, but you felt a loss of some sort within that circle. It was a risk, it's a gamble. It can go either way with the situation, and you're just like, you have this energy, look, I'm going to level up with or without you. That's the energy here. Let's see, what is it that you have to leave behind, though? I feel like some of you guys feel like you have to leave this person or these people behind. We do have the Judgment card here. Someone's feeling to make a judgment call on the people who betrayed them. Whatever this perceived betrayal is. Yeah, someone's feeling to walk away. Now, we do have the Empress card here coming out in reverse. Now, this can be, like I said, it could be the mother of someone's child. Okay, it could be someone's own mother or just a matriarch. All right, but this energy is not, the Empress energy is not really grounded here. It's like somebody has to walk away from this, whatever this feminine, toxic energy is. Someone has to make a judgment call on this and walk away from it. Now that they've gained knowledge about how they were kind of being deceptive a little bit. But whatever it is, you gained knowledge about their deception, and it gave you the clarity that you needed. So now you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't have to deal with this anymore. I was confused about the situation, but now I know how to heal. I know how to move on, and I'm propelling myself forward. It's like someone's moving out of hurt, for sure. And just be mindful of that as some type of, yeah, I mean, because if this was like someone that you felt like a strong tie to, we do have the Lovers card coming out here. This can just be a very strong bond. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could just be someone that you feel a spiritual tie to. So this could be friends. This could be coworkers, you know, but it's time. I think you have to take time. Just be mindful of like propelling yourself forward out of pain, right? Some of you guys have to just take a beat to just relax. Step within, you know, with this Hermit card here. All right. And some of you guys have done that already, but I feel like some of you guys need to hear this. Take some time to heal from the situation before you propel yourself forward. You know, just take time to process. Some of you guys have already processed and now you're coming out of the situation with vigor, you know, and that's cool too. But it doesn't seem as if you've actually moved away from the situation. You're just trying to slap a band-aid on it. See, that's the thing. It seems like there's not much healing. There's like someone slapping a band-aid on it and moving forward. It seems like this might be a long reading. Why is this two of wands here? Someone has to let go of, okay, let's say you have plans with, keep in mind, this could be you or your partner, or this can relate to family, this could relate to friends, whatever. Someone had some plans and they have to let go of it. You might have had plans with people around you and you realize that things are not going to play out the way you expected them to, and you have to let that go. And you might feel disappointed about that. Yeah, it's time to drop it. It's time to drop it. Now, I mean, if you're feeling betrayed because you had plans and you realize that their plans didn't match yours, is that really a betrayal? That's for some of you guys. Some of you guys are actually, do feel like you were betrayed, you know? But that's something to keep in mind there. Yeah, it's something about the community. Yeah, somebody wanted to... So this energy of like building a world, you know, building your circle. Someone had a grand plan that included a bunch of people. Some of you guys, might realize that the people do not agree with this plan. They're not going according to plan here. That might make you guys feel like you're being betrayed. Maybe you guys did actually plan with people and then they backed out last minute, okay? Or maybe you didn't find the people and you just have this idea. You had people in mind that you thought would fit into this plan. And now you're realizing that they're not. You just thought that they were and they're not, you know. So you're getting a bit of an awakening with that. And that's why some of you guys are like pushing through like, whatever, I'm going to move on with or without you. Whether you're on this plan or not, because I have a grand plan. You know, that's a feeling here. I mean, the intentions are good. The intentions are good. Oh, excuse me. But it feels like some of you guys might have, whether it's you or someone around you, you might not have considered how the other people were playing a role or the role that they were supposed to play. That's why it's time for you to kind of let go of whatever plans that you had and allow things to happen organically here, because there is some stagnation. You have to take a closer look into the stagnation here. Why did things stop moving? Is it because someone had like a chokehold on a plan and didn't allow things to move organically? That might be possible. Either way, we do have this luck card here coming through. I feel like once you take a closer look into what stopped this progress, you'll start to see the gems in a situation. You never know why people come into your life, right? You can have an idea of what they can do for you, but you don't know what the bigger scheme is and what they're really in your life for. You know, so sometimes it's time to take a step back. Take a step back, okay? Especially if you're in this mindset, whoever this is resonating with, if you're in this mindset of like, I gotta do this, and you're just like very persistent, pushing through, persevering, and you're coming from a place of pain and you're coming from a low vibe place, you're probably not going to be too open to the other paths because you're so focused. And that is a Scorpio trait too. Being very focused is a beautiful trait. I love that about you guys. But sometimes you could get so laser focused that you lose sight. You don't move. You don't leave space for the universe to move. You know, they bring you. The universe brings people into your life, and you have to see where they're supposed to fit in. Okay. Don't take it as a slight. You know, if they don't fit into the plan that you had. Yeah, some of you guys are trying to build this. For some of you guys, you're trying to build a company, for example, or you're trying to build a business idea, or you're trying to build like a social circle, a group, something like that. Somebody was trying to build a collective of some sort, and it just didn't work out the way they want. Maybe people weren't on board with your vision, and now you're feeling, and someone's feeling slighted about that. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Too much. But the Tower card did come out here. The Tower card did come out. Yeah, it kind of, yeah, it shook you to your core. It like shook everything up because you had something, you had a grandmaster plan in mind, and yeah, someone had a grandmaster plan in mind, and they just, it just didn't work out. But you holding on to that is causing a burden within yourself. It's time to let go. Let go of the situation. We do have the Ten of Cups here. Okay. Some of you guys, it was a relationship where you had a plan of like how this relationship would play out without having, or this could be your partner, but someone had a plan of how this should have played out without the consideration of the other person, what they probably wanted, what their vision was, you know. That's something to consider. I mean, it takes two to tango. All right. Let's see what it is that you're failing to see here. Scorpios, don't be mad at me for this reading, okay? I'm just a messenger. And if this doesn't resonate, then it doesn't. But if it does, then you know who you are. All right. I love the focused energy. I love the determination. Okay, because that is definitely prevalent here. You guys are ambitious and you're feeling the need to grow your circle, grow your network. All right. Expand your territory, whether it's romantic or whether it's financial. Some of you guys are not realizing. See, we do have a double mission here. You have a double mission here. Some of you guys might be stepping into your destiny. You're feeling so potent about it. Oh, here we are with the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling so potent and so revved up about it that you expect people to get on board with your mission. The thing is, it's your mission. And the people who are meant to play a role in that mission, they'll come through. But don't try to force it. Right? I don't know who this is for. All right, what is it that the Scorpio Collective is failing to see here? What are they failing to see? What are they failing to see here? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes with the Moon card here. All right? There's a lot of moving parts. You can't control every element of the situation. You know, you have to understand that. So you're intuitive, you allowed yourself to tap into your intuition enough to let people come in. And then when they come in, then you're trying to lock them into whatever you think that they're supposed to be. Or somebody's doing this, okay? And they're not allowing space. There's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes that you're not aware of, okay? So just allow for the bigger picture to formulate. Allow for the pieces of the puzzle to fix, to fall into place on its own. Allow for an organic build as opposed to trying to force it. We do have the King of Stones here. This is very strong leadership energy. Yeah, some of you guys might be starting a business. Either way, you're taking lead. You're taking the lead on a situation, or at least trying to. All right. And this is an energy of someone who's very methodical, strategic, grounded in their plans. Like I said, I do feel like the intentions are good. You know, the intentions are really good here. We do have the Nine of Wands here. Someone's dropping their defenses. Someone's feeling all banged up because it's like, yo, I keep trying to find the people to fit into this fit into this plan and you're not finding it. Someone has to just let go here. Either that or some of you guys are just dropped. See, because some of you guys are coming out of this wounded warrior energy. Now you're stepping into this energy of taking ownership. Stop playing the victim if that's the case, if that applies to you. What else are they feeling to see? Here we go. We have the High Priestess. All right. So yeah, with the High Priestess and the Moon card, there's certain things that you're not seeing. All right, there's a lot of moving parts. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the people that you want in your life. Okay, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the spouse that you want in your life, or let's say the business partner that you want in your life. Whatever the case is, there's too many moving parts for you to control a situation. That's what you're feeling to see here. And once you actually can't come to terms with that, you can drop the burden and stop being so frustrated about it. The Empress is coming out in reverse again, and I'm definitely going to look that up and see who this Empress is. For some of you guys, it may be, oh, here we go. Well, that's who the Empress is. It's a match. Someone's trying to build. Okay, so someone might be trying to build with either Ace of Arrows at the bottom of the deck. Someone might be trying to build with someone who is a match for them. But it's just not working out. Someone's not cooperating here. And you're just trying to figure out why they're not cooperating. It's like, I want to build this thing with you. Why aren't you cooperating with me here? Yeah, someone's trying to build something stable. Someone's trying to level up, build something stable. They're trying to bring a commitment, okay? But this Empress kind of has their back turned. The Empress has their back turned, and it's causing some frustration. While the Empress standing there like, look, I got this whole plan laid out for you. Why can't you just cooperate and go along with the plan? And the thing is, there's a lot of moving parts happening. There might be some things happening with this Empress. If you're the Emperor here, there's a lot of things happening with the Empress that you need to just chill out on. You know, just realize that things will happen in divine timing here. All right? Speaking of a lot of things happening behind the scenes, there's a lot of people on the Emperor's end that needs to be cut out, all right? So keep in mind the Emperor and the Empress, they can be interchangeable gender-wise, okay? It's just the energy that they're embodying. So it seems as if the Emperor is the one that's trying to make things happen, trying to build, and the Empress is trying to, has her back turned to the person. So you figure out where you fit in this storyline. You could be the male or the female, or energy, whether you are male or female. Now, the Emperor does have a lot of people that they need to cut out, okay? Now, they might not realize that that's what's stagnating their energy here, and that's why the Empress has their back turned, all right? There is something that the Emperor needs to drop behind, and it seems like it's people that's blocking their energy, that's holding them back. Sometimes you don't realize that having a bunch of people in our lives is scattering our energy, or you don't realize that certain people are scattering your energy. You know, they might necessarily be sabotaging, you know, directly, but their energy alone could be messing up your energy, all right? So if you're the Emperor here, I feel like the Emperor might have a bunch of potential people, but they have an Empress that they really want. And the Empress has their back turned, so they're keeping their options open. Okay? You have to let those options go if you really want the Empress. That's what's happening here. All right? What's going on? What else is going on with the Emperor? Yeah, here we are with the Ten of Pentacles. You want stability. You're not bringing stability, because if you have your options scattered, if this is you or the other person, if someone has their energy scattered elsewhere, they won't have enough energy to bring to an Empress to show that they're serious, okay? That's simply what's happening here. I think that's pretty straightforward. Why is this High Priestess here? Oh, the Empress coming out again with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like the Emperor knows that this Empress is a person to give them their emotional fulfillment. And that's what's frustrating the person. They also feel, yeah, they're trying to let go of this betrayal. They might feel like the Empress, oh, did they betray them? Oh my God, now we have the Three of Pentacles here. They know that something has to do with a betrayal that's causing this lack of cooperation. Did the Emperor betray the Empress? Who knows? Maybe someone's in a doghouse here. Here we are with the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, so they're back to all these people. Someone's keeping their options open. It made someone feel betrayed, and now the Empress turned their back. Okay, someone's not understanding that if you're moving like this with all these people and you're trying to tell someone, look, I'm trying to build with you, how serious are they going to take you? All right, someone definitely caused like a feeling of betrayal here. It feels like the Emperor is actually feeling betrayed, and that's kind of weird if they were the ones, you know, carrying all this energy of other people with them. That's really interesting. Let's see what's going on here with the Moon card. So in the background, there is a seed of opportunity that's opening up, okay, for this wish fulfillment. Someone just has to let go, have to cut people out, leave people behind if they're really trying to step into their Emperor energy here. All right, cool. I think that's pretty straightforward. Let's get the advice here. What's the overall advice? What's the overall advice for the Scorpio collective? This is really interesting. Yeah, someone does feel like they were done wrong with the Justice card. Someone feels like it's not fair. I really hope it's not the Emperor. Like if the Emperor is actually, it has a lot of people and they just feel like it's not fair that they can't get this one, but they're still entertaining a bunch of people. I don't know. Or this could be your energy. You feeling like you turned your back. If you're the Empress, you feel like you turned your back because they were just moving in a weird way that you didn't like. But there was definitely some wrongdoing here. This is definitely a match for sure. It's a soulmate connection, all right? Keep in mind that soulmate connections can be a person. It could be a job, you know? It could be friendships, all right? But it's something that's supposed to happen. It's a match of some sort. That Six of Swords popped out again. So it seems like the injustice is coming from someone not leaving people behind, okay? Someone didn't leave people behind, and so it just messed up whatever interaction was supposed to happen. Anything else? Advice? If I don't get anything with this, okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. We do have the Death card coming out. In reverse, someone's failing to close out a cycle. It's like someone's trying to have their cake and eat it too here. We do have the King of Wands, which can be an energy of like flipping in and out, going in and out. You know, they could be very passionate, hot and heavy in the beginning, and it just fizzles out. All right, now if that's an energy that the Emperor is kind of embodying, then it makes sense for the Empress to turn their head. It's like, okay, you're giving me passion, you're giving this person passion, you're giving a bunch of people all this energy, and you expect me to take you seriously and want to build with you? Someone has to be patient here and tap into their intuition with the Temperance card in reverse, all right? And I feel like it is this King of Wands energy. They might be coming forward as an Emperor, presenting themselves as an Emperor, but they might just be a King of Wands. You know, just very passionate, wanting just kind of a little scattered in their energy. So this makes sense. The Emperor is definitely scattered in their energy, and they don't realize that they're causing this Empress to turn their head. Well now. We do have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, someone's not paying attention to their intuition here. I just want to take, I'm going to do the Animal Spirit, and then I'm going to do the Rebel deck. The Rebel deck is not the most PC deck, but we'll get into that later. Let's just see what the Power Animal is for Scorpio. What's the Power Animal for Scorpio? How can they deal with this Emperor or this King of Wands masquerading as an Emperor? What's going on here? We do have Love is All Around, Nightingale Spirit. We also have Turtle Spirit, Slow and Steady Wins the Race. Someone needs to be patient here. I feel like that's the Emperor. And then Porcupine Spirit, Time for a Beginner's Mind. All right, so I feel like some of you guys, Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Whoever it is trying to control the situation, who has this grand plan, this grand scheme, and they don't realize why it's playing out. They need to realize that they have to be patient. They might be moving in this very scattered way because they're scared that their options are limited. All right, someone needs to embody this energy, realize that love is all around, soulmates are all around. This isn't going to be the only soulmate here. I don't know if you need to hear this or the other person needs to hear this. All right, but this is the energy of patience that needs to be had here. The Temperance card came out in reverse. The Queen of Cups came out in reverse. Someone's not being patient and not trusting their intuition, not trusting the flow of things. Okay, once the intuition, it seems like once the universe kind of brings them a gift, they kind of hold on to it and latch on, and that's what's messing things up. Porcupine Spirit, it's time for a beginner's mind. It's time for you to just you can't act like you know it all. This could be you, or this is whoever. This is that King of Wands, Emperor energy. All right, the person who's trying to control everything without knowing all the pieces of the puzzle, not knowing what's going on in the background. Time for a beginner's mind here. Just go with the flow. All right, now I'm gonna pull this pull the deck for the Rebel deck here. It's not the most PC deck, but it's a great one to, you know, drive the point home. I think it's hilarious. Here we go. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Do not F this up. Some of you guys, you found your soulmate. You did find your one. The Emperor. The Emperor knows that they found their one, and they're freaking out. They're freaking out and they're messing it up because they're not moving in a place of abundance. You know, they're moving like, oh my God, am I going to find another one? I have to make sure that this person stays. I have to make sure this person fits into this plan. I'm going to do it like this, and they're going to move like that, and then I'm going to do this, and we're going to be happy. You know, it's just like, yo, chill out. Someone needs to embody that energy of just chilling out. Be patient. Be patient here. Just because it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, I mean, it's just like, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Anything else for the Scorpio collective? Oh, jeez. It's not everyone's fault. Else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown adult. Stop blaming others for your BS. All right? So, yeah, I feel like the Emperor feels slighted. Like they were moving very crazy. They were moving very crazy, and they don't realize. Let's call him the King of Wands, because that's really what he is. He was moving like an emperor, or she. They were moving they were masquerading as an emperor, but they were really a King of Wands energy, and they don't realize how scattered their energy was coming off, and it turned off the Empress. And the Empress is like, dude, I'm not dealing with this. Back up. You know, they were just being very like, that, whatever that energy is. It's very scattered. It's very like staticky. It's just, they didn't even realize. It seems like they have to come to terms with that. They have to realize what they did to push this person away, instead of blaming the Empress for turning away. You know, I feel like they're really like, they're just not. Okay. But be grateful. Things could be much worse, okay? This is for both energies here. Stop sleeping so much. Wake up. You're missing some cool stuff. Somebody might be in hermit mode, like I said, overthinking, planning, strategizing, whatever the case is. And see, I feel like this is a reading. If you're the Empress, I feel like this reading is actually for your Emperor. Okay? But yeah, I feel like the person who's strategizing, they need to just get out. Play. Be playful. Sandpiper spirit, okay? Be playful. Chill out. Calm down. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after it. The world has your back, okay? This is the energy that they're embodying. They're very focused. And like I said, their intentions are good, but they're just going about it in a very wrong way. And I feel like if they understand that the world has their back, their intuition, if they just tap into their intuition, it'll help them navigate this in the right way to get their wish fulfillment, okay? All right, Scorpio, that was a very interesting reading. I hope this resonated with you guys. If not, check your other placements. All right. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Add me on Tarot and Heal on IG. And until we meet again at that full moon mid-month reading, see you later. Peace.